Hey, what's up guys? So in this video, I'll be comparing Amazfit Active 2 Square and Amazfit Bip 6. Now, both of these watches offer a lot of features for the price, but they definitely have their differences too. So let's dive in and see which one is the right fit for you. First up, let's talk about the price. Amazfit Active 2 Square comes in at around $150, while Bip 6 comes in at more budget-friendly $80. The Amazfit Active 2 Square does add some extra features for the price, but do those features exactly justify the premium tag? Let's take a look. When it comes to the hardware, the Active 2 Square has a stainless steel bezel, giving it a really premium feel on the wrist. It genuinely feels like a more expensive watch, whereas Bip 6, although it has an aluminum alloy frame, has a plastic-like feel compared to Active 2 Square. This difference in materials also translates into weight. Active 2 is 31.4 grams, while Bip 6 weighs 27.9 grams. You can definitely feel that weight difference initially, but after wearing either of them for some time, you get used to it and it disappears on your wrist. An important difference here is the strap size. Active 2 comes with 20mm straps, while Bip 6 sports 22mm bands. Active 2 comes with two straps in the box, a posh-looking leather strap and a red silicone strap, while Bip 6 only comes with one silicone strap. I personally feel that the quality of the silicone strap that comes with Active 2 is better than the one that comes with Bip 6, as it feels softer and comfortable on the wrist as compared to the slightly firmer strap of Bip 6. When it comes to the display, both Amazfit Active 2 Square and Amazfit Bip 6 feature excellent AMOLED displays, meaning vibrant colors and deep blacks. However, the size is where they differ significantly. Active 2 Square has a 1.75-inch square display, whereas the Bip 6 has a massive 1.97-inch square display. The difference is immediately noticeable. The Bip 6's screen is simply huge in comparison. In terms of resolution, Active 2 Square is 390 by 450 pixels with a pixel density of 341 ppi, and the Bip 6 is also 390 by 450, but the pixel density is a little lower at 302 ppi. While both technically have the same resolution, you don't really see a noticeable difference in sharpness in day-to-day use. In fact, I actually prefer the display on the Bip 6. It's large, which means you can see more information at a glance. Text is clear, and it's easier to read in direct sunlight because the elements are bigger. Scrolling through messages or notifications require fewer swipes on the Bip 6 as well. When it comes to protecting those beautiful displays, there is a slight variation. Active 2 features sapphire glass protection, which is highly scratch resistant. Bip 6, on the other hand, features tempered glass with anti-fingerprint coating. One caveat of the sapphire lens on Active 2 is that it is a fingerprint magnet and gets smudged easily, and on top of that, it is difficult to clean. The tempered glass on Bip 6 is not only fingerprint resistant, but it is also easier to clean. Bip 6 has a larger 340 mAh battery, while Active 2 Square has a 260 mAh battery. Now, I have been using both the watches with all the features turned on 24/7, including heart rate, stress, sleep tracking, plus always on display, and I haven't used any battery saving modes at all. In this heavy usage scenario, Active 2 Square consistently gave me 3 to 4 days of battery life, while Bip 6 lasted whole week. So if battery life is a top priority for you, Bip 6 has a noticeable edge here. In terms of software and core features, these watches are very similar. Bip 6 runs on Zepp OS 4.5, whereas Active 2 Square has Zepp OS 5. Now, there are differences between the two softwares here and there, but they are mostly cosmetic. They share many health tracking features and the app ecosystem is quite robust. Zepp OS 5 feels a more polished version of Zepp OS 4.5, but I'm pretty sure that in future, Bip 6 will also be upgraded to Zepp OS 5. But for now, there is one extra feature available on Active 2 Square that is not available on Bip 6, and that is the night display. The night display turns the display red, but there are options to change it to green and orange as well, and it really helps you use the watch at night. Other than that, the main difference is in the sensors. Active 2 Square has 3 extra sensors that the Bip 6 does not. It includes a temperature sensor, which allows you to measure the temperature of your wrist or any surface by placing the watch on it. It also has a barometer and an altimeter. This means that the Active 2 Square can measure your current altitude and atmospheric pressure, which the Bip 6 cannot. The Bip 6 therefore lacks dedicated altimeter, barometer, and thermometer apps. For health and sports tracking, both watches offer a lot. They both have built-in GPS and sport offline maps. You can accurately track your outdoor activities without needing your phone. The main difference here is the automatic recognition of sports movements and the total number of sports modes supported. Active 2 can automatically detect up to 8 different sports activities, whereas Bip 6 can automatically detect 7. Furthermore, Active 2 Square supports a wider variety of sports modes, with tracking available for 160 plus different activities compared to the Bip 6's 140. So those are some of the main differences differences between Active 2 Square and Amazfit Bip 6. They offer a very similar user experience running on the pretty similar software. Active 2 Square definitely feels more premium on the wrist, while Bip 6 has a lighter, less premium feel. But the Bip 6 counters that with a significantly larger display, which I personally prefer. When you compare them side by side, Bip 6's display wins hands down in usability. Ultimately, the choice between the two watches comes down to your personal preference and priorities. Is a premium build essential, or are you okay with a lighter feel? For me, the Active 2 Square looks and feels great. The key differences, especially the larger display and the longer battery life, makes the Bip 6 the winner because it provides a lot of value for the price that you can get it for. But that's my take on it. What's yours? Let me know in the comments. And that's about it from this video, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.